guys, let's talk about commitment, because I said a couple things about the individuals who are crushing it. I mean, I said it's a number of things about the people who are crushing it, and the one word that continues to come up is their commitment. Their commitment to knowing their end goal. Guys, I'm in so many coaching calls with individuals who are looking to break into tech or looking to get promoted and so forth. And for the people who are looking to break into tech, many times you ask some of the younger ones, what have they done in their career? And, they have, multiple things that they've done, but they're not an expert at any of them, or they're not even mediocre at any of them. They tried it, they didn't like it. They tried it, they didn't like it. They tried it, didn't like it. And granted, that's fantastic early in your career. Try something until you like it, but ultimately you're going to have to commit. And what I want for you all to think about is committing to an end goal, right? Don't think about the short term right away. Commit to what it is that you see yourself far out there, 60, 70 years, right? When you're 60, 70 years old, what is it that you want the story to be? What is it that you want your career to look like, right? I tell myself all the time that I always wanted to be a CEO of a big time company, medium, large, whatever you want to call it, but a good sized company. It could be 20 million, it could be 1 million, but that's my goal, right? That's my goal. That's what I've always wanted to be. So I've taken the steps along my career to navigate to that ultimate goal. So commit to an end goal, whatever that is for yourself. It could be the fact that you want to be an entrepreneur. You have to commit to it, but then you have to say to yourself, okay, well, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to own my own company. What sizes of that company do I want it to be? And then think about in your career, while you're navigating your career, what skills is it that you need to learn in order for you to be the best entrepreneur? You need to learn management skills, leadership skills, maybe some technical skills, sales, most importantly, marketing. So think about committing to the end goal first, but you have to commit. What is it that your career looks like? What is it that your life looks like? 60, 70 years old. What is it that it looks like? And of course, a lot of times we don't know. We don't know. But you have to have a vision of what that looks like in order for you to take the steps that you need to ultimately try to get there. Okay, so number one is commit to an end goal. Number two, guys, I think it is to commit to making the most out of your strengths. We all are born with strengths that makes us different and unique than other people. I'm in sales right now. I was in a sales meeting the other day, and we're talking to a CEO, a CFO, and my COO was on the call, and my GM was on the call, and a couple of the folks that I'm working with, their principals and so forth on the other company's side. And of course, we didn't meet the CEO of the other company before, or the CFO. Matter of fact, I had to work with two principals just to line a call. And we went around to do some introductions and so forth, all visual, all virtual, I meant. We were going to fly in Chicago, but we got the late notice that they approved it and so forth. So we said, okay, well, let's do a virtual meeting first. And when we sign the contract next week, we would be on site to do so. Break bread with each other and drink some wine and whiskey, whatever it is. But anyway, we went around the table to do introductions on Microsoft Teams. Of course, it got to me, introduced myself, and the CFO and other companies like, man, Antoine, you have a fantastic voice, right? And I just raised up my little microphone and said, it's because of the mic, right? And they were just joking around. It was all a bunch of laughter, right? But think about, what are your strengths? A strength of mine is my voice, my ability to capture people's attention. Commit to making the most of your strengths. My strengths are building communities and relationships and making people feel inclusive and so forth. Commit to making the most out of your strengths. Whatever the strengths are that you have, commit to making the most out of it. Commit to making the most out of it. That's how you're going to get the fulfillment you want out of your career and your life. If your strengths are helping people, commit to making the most of your strengths. That's number two. Okay? And the last but not least, just like I brought up on Mr. Nix and our brother Malik and all the other people, Carlos and so forth, that are going through this journey and this transition, commit to continuously learning, guys. I mean, like, there's so much information that's out there. You have to just learn. You have to learn every single day. There has to be something that you're committed to, and you have to commit to learning it. Commit to learning it. And don't be scared to put yourselves in a position to just sit back for 30 minutes or so and do some research on an article or research on a topic and try to get the information that you need in order for you to continuously learn. If you do those three things, as I'm gonna tell you like this, you're gonna have a tremendous amount of success in your career. You're also gonna have a tremendous amount of success in your life. Right? I think about my relationship with my wife and my kids, right? Committed to and go, a big family, a family that's well known and so forth. That's what I want my family to look like. I'm committed to making that happen. I'm committed to working as hard as possible to have my name on a city one day or a building, right? I'm committed to that. I'm committed to my strengths. I'm committed to constantly getting on here and searching new topics and speaking to my community, the Black Heights community, and to bring new things and new ways of thinking, right? That you can challenge or you can agree with. But it's committed to continuously learning, guys. And I want for you guys to think about that as you are in your weekend this week and you're thinking about steps next week and what you can do. And most importantly, I want to say this because I've used this example in a coaching call last week. When you're committed to learning, it doesn't matter if it's 30 minutes a week, guys. It doesn't matter if it's 30 minutes a week. Just commit some amount of time. 30 minutes a week, it's still a good amount of time. I would say commit more, but if that's all you have, commit 30 minutes. You may say, hey, Antoine, that's not a lot. Because people say, okay, well, if I can't go to the gym 3 times out of the week or 4 times out of the week, I'm not going. You'll be surprised how much 30 minutes a week going to the gym will improve your life. I see it all the time as being a parent of 2 kids. I told a person the story of when my daughter was just learning how to run and have balance. We put her into soccer to get her feet work right? And cone drills. First time she had no idea how to go through cones and, kick a ball and all this other stuff. But as the weeks went on, and this is just an hour a week or 45 minutes a week, by week 6, week 7, she's, for the most part, mastered these cone drills. And that's the same exact thing. If you committed to 30 minutes, an hour a week, you're still going to get results. It may not seem like it's going to be results, but it's going to be results. So just commit to it and get it done.